Welcome back to another episode of This Show Sucks, the show where we couldn't help but wonder, does this show suck? My name is Deanna Ortiz, and I'm here with my co-host, Jonah Jurkens.
Hi, Deanna.
Hi.
And this show sucks. Sucks?
This show sucks.
Sucks?
It sucks.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Episode 6 of Sex and the City.
Yeah. You got that one, huh?
It sucks.
You think this one sucks?
I think every episode sucks. Well, I know in the beginning I was like kind of feeling whatever, but this episode, I'm gonna save it until the end.
Okay.
I'm not gonna spoil it.
Okay. So,
but now we're getting into it.
Right, because we are season 1, episode 6, as we just mentioned.
It's called Secret Sex.
Secret sex. Ooh, I kind of was like, what's this gonna be about?
Wow, finally some sex in the city.
And then I was like, oh, people that you're too embarrassed to admit that you're having sex with someone.
Have you ever had that? Name them right now on the podcast.
I'll draw you pictures. I'm not gonna name them, but I'll draw
you a
replicas.
picture of them. Yeah, we all got that.
Have you?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Of course.
I always put it to 3 different categories, which was okay, we're gonna hang out the next day, and I was like, Deanna, guess who I had sex with? Mm-hmm. That's the first category.
Okay.
Right. Second one would be ask me if I had sex with that person.
Have you ever had sex with this person?
Wait, hold on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then third would be this one.
Okay. Have you ever had sex with that person?
No.
Are you lying to me?
Absolutely not.
Jonah?
Would never lie to you.
Why aren't you blinking?
Because I didn't have sex with them.
Oh, really?
No.
Quick, draw them naked.
Huh? Oh my God.
Yeah, I think it's a lot of...
What's your answer? What if okay. So we'll do the 3.
Okay.
First one is you're excited about it. Second one is,
yeah.
Okay. Third one is whatever. Okay.
First one, ask me.
You want me to ask you? Okay.
Yeah.
Did you have sex with that guy last night?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good?
Great.
Okay.
Thanks for asking.
Okay. Hey, Deanna, did you have sex with that guy last night?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
But you don't understand. I was very drunk.
Yeah.
That's normally how it goes.
Okay.
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 Last one.
Last one. Hey, Deanna, did you have sex with that guy last night?
No. No.
It feels like it's a yes.
Oh, I didn't, and I've never, and I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Jonah, why did you? Did you have sex with him?
I'm moving.
That's why you asked me. I can't lie.
Okay, let's go. Could we do a couple more? Okay, I'm gonna do one more, and this is the you're too embarrassed to tell me. Did you have sex with that guy?
No.
Okay.
Why? Why do you want to know?
I don't know.
What did he tell you?
Everything.
So you know. What's your end game, Jonah?
No, that's me.
Did you have sex with that person?
Do you know they're bringing Monopoly back for McDonald's? Did you hear about this? Have you heard about this?
Have you
heard about this?
Did she tell you that?
Who?
When you guys were having sex?
What are you talking about?
That woman.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That woman holding a bunch of Monopoly cards.
Huh? No. I don't know her. That's weird. That doesn't make any sense to me. But that's weird because I have a question for you. Did you have sex with that guy last night?
The Monopoly man? No. No. No, he didn't cover me in McRib sauce. Why would you?
Okay.
Why? What did he tell you?
I guess McRib sauce is.
Can we cut this?
No, this is great.
Fuck. We got to cut this.
No, why?
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
I'm so
I see what
bad.
you're doing. Okay,
I hate it here. Anyway, episode 6. When did it come out?
It came out July 12th, 1998.
Hey, can you ask me that one more time?
Oh my God.
Just one more time.
All right.
Okay.
Jonah.
Yeah.
Come here.
What's up?
Come here. I have a question to ask you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Tell me the truth.
Yeah.
You promise you never tell me a lie.
I would never tell you a lie.
Did you have sex with that person?
Do you want to be honest with you?
Yes.
Do you really want to be honest with you?
Yes, absolutely.
Do you know I'll be honest with you?
I want you to be honest with me.
Dude, our producer Austin did.
Austin? We turned to Austin?
Yeah, Austin.
Austin?
Yeah.
Did you tell me the truth? I won't get mad. Did you have sex with that person?
Yeah.
He just
No one did this sincere one.
Yeah. He's just happy. He's like,
Yeah, you caught me.
It was pretty good. I like seeing people naked. I like seeing people nude.
You sick pervert.
Nah, I take mental pictures for later. Okay, it is the episode released on July 12th, 1998.
Mm-hmm.
It is the day France beat Brazil in the World Cup. 2-0
Obviously
to win
we
the
know
World
that.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, Yeah. And it was also the day that Hulk Hogan teamed with Dennis Rodman at WCW Bash to the Beach.
I do remember that.
Yeah. All this is sports. And I'm not
against,
do you have the
against
movies?
Karl Malone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. That's right.
And Diamond Dallas Page?
Yep.
Yeah.
Right. And Nelson Mandela and Queen Elizabeth II met. And then movie-wise, top
great.
5 of the box office. Number 5 was Mulan.
Oh.
Number 4 is Dr. Dolittle. Number 3 was Small Soldiers releasing that weekend.
Yeah.
Number 2 was Armageddon. And
one of my favorites.
Number 1 releasing that weekend was Lethal Weapon 4.
Saw that in the theater.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you were there. You might have been there that day.
I saw Armageddon and Lethal Weapon in the theater.
Exciting.
Wow.
Yeah.
Out of Sight was out as well.
Saw that in the theater as well.
What's Out of Sight?
Out of Sight with George Clooney and Jennifer Lopez. And it's
Boring.
directed by, it's fantastic. And it's directed by Steven Soderbergh. That's when I
Whoa.
first found out about Steven Soderbergh.
Wow, J-Lo.
She is looking gorgeous as ever in that movie
She is
too.
acting
Really?
terrible in it though.
I disagree. She's too hot. She's too hot to have a bad role.
Acting. She can act now.
George Clooney and J-Lo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would agree. I would agree that J-Lo's kind of stiff.
Visually, they look great together.
And that's why they
J-Lo's
did
kind of
it.
stiff, and guess what? So is George Clooney.
Okay.
Hello.
Yeah, it's VR.
From his dick?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then that's when I found out about Steve Zahn.
Steve Zahn.
Mhm.
You know, I first found out about Steve Zahn in Driving in Cars with Boys, and I was just
Oh.
like, this guy is a fuck up, and he's addicted to coke, and how could he treat Drew Barrymore like that? Because I very much was like, this is that guy.
Yeah.
And now I was like, Steve Zahn is so great.
Yeah, he's
Love him.
great.
Yeah.
He's so good.
But
He's in
what-
a new movie that's coming out.
He is.
In Anaconda.
Right.
He's randomly in Anaconda with
Really?
Paul Rudd and
Mhm.
Jack Black, and I didn't want to see the movie, but then I saw Steve Zahn, and I'm like, ooh,
Okay.
Yeah.
that's Bad Ape.
I
My
love
Anaconda
Steve
do
Zahn.
want some if it got son, yeah.
Write that down. Put that on a
Deanna is
t-shirt.
locked in.
You
You
are-
told me I can't do bits at you anymore.
Yes, you can.
No, you lied.
When?
At the last episode.
I didn't say that.
We cut and then
we rewind it to that?
Jonah was like, do not ever run a dumb, stupid bit on me again, you dumb idiot.
Does that sound like me?
It does.
It doesn't.
That was the clip. We
Is that
cut
your
it. We
impression
cut
of
it
me?
in. We literally just cut it in, and that's what you said.
Whoa, then you sound exactly like me. now.
I do
Whoa,
a
it's crazy.
great Jonah impression.
Mhm.
That's what was
You
happening.
okay? Did you lose
yeah.
it there?
Nope.
You
No.
all right?
I'm trying to figure out how the hell we're getting back on board.
Steve Zahn.
Steve's on.
We're talking about Steve Zahn. You know what we're talking about? We're talking about 1998 because guess what? That's episode 6.
Episode 6.
Of
It's
Sex
Always
and-
Sunny in Philadelphia.
So close. So close, actually. It's called Sex in the City.
And the city.
Sex and the City.
And the city.
And.
And.
They're friends.
Sex and the city. Because guess what? It's about sex.
And
And it's about the city.
interesting. Episode 6 starts with Carrie at a photo shoot.
In a photo shoot trying to convince us she's pretty.
And my issue, which has been the issue for the past couple episodes, is she poor or is she famous? Can she not pay rent and she
Right.
needs to go to Paris with this man, or is she going to be on the side of a bus? Like,
Right.
can we figure something out? Is she a successful writer, or can she not afford shoes? Like,
Right.
what is it?
I do. It comes to play later, but I do like that they kind of tricked us because I was like, is she naked? And
Oh, really?
then I was like, oh, she's not.
Sarah Jessica Parker has a no nudity clause, so she'll
Really?
never be naked.
I was just going to go. I wanted to have that conversation, but is she pretty or not again? I think she looks great here, though. I think she does. She looks,
Yeah,
she looks
hot, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
I'd look at that picture on the side of a bus.
Right.
And she's talking about how she feels so uncomfortable because she's not a model like other models. She's not pretty like other girls. But then they let her keep the dress.
Right.
And she's like, great, because I have a date with Mr. Big.
But it also seems like she isn't getting paid for it because she's not famous enough, but they let her keep the dress. Is what they made it seem like
Sure.
with that.
Yeah.
She's
guess.
like, well, at least you get to keep the dress.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, I've gotten to keep some photo shoot clothes and it's
Really?
amazing. They're not like great clothes, but I'm like, yeah, I'm keeping this shit.
Do you have anything that's like in your regular roster?
I used to.
Really?
Yeah. Madewell jeans, a skirt,
Oh.
a dress. Yeah. Photo shoot. They're like, keep it. We can't return it. And I said, no problem.
Yeah, you're like, good because daddy's
Yeah.
been bleeding
I'm like,
it all day.
fucking hell. I've been free bleeding in this shit all day, bitch.
So
So now she's going on a date with Mr. Big.
can I ask you about that dress though, real quick?
Oh, yeah.
Do you think that dress is sexy for the time? Because this whole thing is centered around, which we'll get into, that this dress gets her in a lot of
Yes.
mischief because
Yeah.
it's so sexy.
I think it's a tight mini dress, and
Okay.
that is timeless. I think it's crazy that she wore that dress out on a date because it's literally flesh toned.
Right.
And I'm like, she knows what she's doing. She wants to fuck this guy. She's been wanting to go out with Mr. Big since the second that she met him, and now she's got it. So she's like, I'm putting it all out. I'm
Mhm.
leaving it all in the field, and she does.
Right.
So I don't think I think the dress is hot. I think it's a crazy dress to wear on a first date.
Do you think flesh-colored dresses are sexy?
No.
Right.
Do you?
I do not. I think it's weird. I like contrast, and I don't know if I hate that more than I hate flesh-colored like leggings.
I hate that.
That freaks me out.
If you were on a first date with somebody and they showed up in like a nude dress, wait, what do you do?
I mean, I'd fuck the shit out of
Oh
them.
my God.
Mr.
Asshole.
Big it up.
Oh my God.
I'd probably be like, hey.
Have you ever gone on a date with someone and they like, you're like seeing their outfit choice and you're like, huh, no thanks.
You know, surprisingly, no.
Oh.
I think I've dated people and then been like, I don't think you can pull that outfit off.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And I don't know how to say it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Have you?
Yeah.
I'm sure that's got to be more of a guy thing.
Yeah.
right?
I've gone on first dates before and I'm like, why are you wearing that? You look insane. Or at the same time, it's like, you definitely can't pull that off. Or I'm like, you didn't even fucking try.
Right.
Like I've had both sides of that.
So I was at a party before this, birthday party, and a friend of ours, Chelsea Hood, I'll just say Chelsea Hood, a comedian friend who's great.
Yeah.
She was talking about how like, oh, I'm going on a date in 10 minutes. And I was like, oh wow, you're leaving right now? I was like, great. And then she's like, I don't give a fuck how I look. And she was like, I just put this on and put a hat on, and I'm just gonna go because it's like I haven't been on a date in forever, and I don't really care. So if the guy's fun, it's gonna work out for him. Or whatever she said. And I was just like, I looked at her and I was like, you look great though. Like you have like your own style to you, even though it's like a little scrubby, but it's like done up scrubby, which I just think like most women can pull off a lot more than men can in that way. You know, you can dress down, but still look really sexy.
Yes.
I don't think guys can dress down. Maybe I'm wrong here, but I don't think.
No, I think it's also like the, there's so many different things that go into getting ready for a date of like, if my hair is done and my makeup's done, then I don't necessarily need to wear like the fanciest clothes.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I don't know. I kind of feel that way of like, also, where are we going? What's the date? What's the vibe? Like I have gone on a couple dates where like first dates where I'm just like, if it's just drinks at a bar, I don't need to be fancy.
Right.
But I've also gone to like first dates where I'm like, I want to look nice.
Yeah.
I'm wearing a skirt.
What's the horror stories that you have? With that,
I was on a date. This is like the worst date that I talk about all the time. This guy showed up in like a weird, like fucking like big, what's not a Letterman jacket, but kind of a Letterman jacket. And it wasn't even like a group that he was with. He was just like supporting it. He had like a gold chain, but it was like a comically large gold chain on and very like obviously fake. And just not good. And it was just like, you just put all this together and it's really not doing a good job.
Well, he's like, you know, he probably put a lot of energy into that to look so off.
Or he's just like, this is the first date outfit that I have. And every first date I wear this.
Like a challenge almost? Like this is how funky I get.
No, I think he thinks it looks good. I think he thinks it looks good.
Okay. Oh, okay.
But I do think he also is like, I have one thing that I wear for first dates and it's this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Austin's upset.
He's laughing about
I just like thinking about a guy being like, what up, girl? How funky I get.
It's
you
a
don't
funky.
have to deal with this shit.
No.
Yo.
Yeah.
The funkiest I come.
Yo,
I get kind of funky
this
here.
is the funky Cole
Yeah.
Medina.
Was this guy white?
Yes.
Of course he was.
See,
That's the most
when
white,
you
obvious.
Said funky,
Yes.
I immediately thought, oh, this guy's white.
Oh, for sure.
At first, I didn't have a thought, but when you said funky, I was like, oh man,
That's the most typical white guy
that's so funny.
outfit I've ever heard in my
Yeah.
life.
This
Oh, yeah.
funky guy.
Did he smell bad?
I didn't get close
I
enough
bet
to
he smelled
smell.
great.
No.
Like
bet
too
he-
much
I bet he
cologne?
No.
bathed in it. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah,
I don't remember.
Okay.
And then other times it's just like, if you show up and a guy's just like in
What
a
about
graphic
jeans and
tee.
oh yeah, how do you
Yeah.
feel about that? That's kind of that's the thing guys can.
I would like a little bit more attention to detail. If you're gonna wear jeans, like a sports t-shirt or like a graphic t-shirt that or like a hoodie, I don't want to see. You know, like if it's, I don't know. If you're gonna wear like a graphic t-shirt, maybe wear nicer pants. If you're gonna wear jeans, wear a nicer shirt.
Okay.
If like we're going to a concert, like dress nice.
Right.
I'm dressing nice.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like the
Yeah.
energy that I'm putting into. What was it? I was out with someone and he was like, "You always look so nice when we go out." And I was like, "I'm trying to impress you with the whole thing."
Yeah.
Duh. But he always looks nice too. So
Okay.
Idiot. No, I didn't say that. I would never say that.
Do you have a story of like the scrubbiest you've ever showed up to a first date?
No. I always want to look nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I did.
I always look nice. What are you talking about?
I know you always look fantastic. God, you're such a gem. I think I definitely had a girl show up once in like leggings.
First date?
I don't do first dates. I do first drinks. And
Okay.
I'm very adamant about that.
So like, was this first drinks that you guys met?
Yeah, but it was kind of it was kind of a dive bar, and I think it was kind of like understood that it was just like, just want to go grab a drink, you know? Because we found out we lived next to each other.
And she showed up in leggings.
Yeah, and I remember being kind of scrubbier. This was a little colder out. I think it was leggings and like a Patagonia, like a half zip.
Okay.
I think, but like it just kind of like it kind of matched the vibe of what was going on, which was kind of like low key, like we're just getting a drink.
Yeah.
But I don't have any stories of anybody like. I think most guy stories are like they're more shallow and shitty, and they're like she didn't show up like her picture looked.
Yeah.
Like it's always that.
You know what's so funny? Definitely not first date, but like couple dates in, I like not stop, but like I'll wear my hair. I won't wear my hair down, and that is like a big like wow, I'm getting kind of comfortable.
You won't wear your hair down?
No, I'll wear my hair up.
But I think that's like okay, so
It's just it makes no sense, but I do it. I'm like, wow, we'll see how he acts. And then one time I showed up to a guy that we'd been hanging out for a little bit with like not a lot of makeup, like a little bit of makeup, but not a lot. And I was like, wow, it's like, who am I right now? You know? So
you're like, I'm just kind of like down earth.
and literally that's how I felt. Because
Really?
normally I'm like makeup, hair, nice clothes. Like I don't know. I feel like it's the same energy that I'm bringing to like a weekend show. Of like,
Okay.
if I go to a show at like on a Monday, maybe I'll wear. It sounds crazy. It sounds insane. To where I'm gonna wear light colored jeans. I'm never gonna wear light colored jeans on stage at like the Laugh Factory or the Lodge.
Right.
For some reason, dark jeans, nicer
Right.
clothes on the weekends. But at the same, I feel that same energy with dates. And I'm like, I have to show up looking a little bit nicer. This is a stupid conversation, but yeah.
No, it's not. I think this is a great conversation.
It feels dumb.
No, I think this is really great. And it's interesting because I always struggle with the fact that like all of my clothes have been centered around performing for such a long time that like I just don't have. I'm starting to buy nicer clothes now, but like I think I'm also getting old enough to like, I should, you know. But like I think that I would struggle with that at first dates because like I would be in a relationship for 3 years and then I'm single and now I have to go on all these first dates, but all I've been doing is really buying clothes for stage.
Yes, yeah.
Since then. Because obviously I would dress nice for dates with my girlfriend, but like it's just a different type of like, I got like how do like I need to show off now. You know what I mean? Like that's a different outfit.
Yes, yeah.
You know what I mean? Than a nice dinner outfit with your girlfriend.
Yeah.
Those are two separate things, you know? So that's why I thought it was really interesting back to the pod. I thought it was really interesting that like that was such a focus is like, oh, that's like he knew what he was getting into because you brought this dress.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Which was like, I don't know if I've ever like looked at somebody's outfit and been like, I'm good with my dick all tonight.
I'm fucking tonight.
Yeah.
Well, also she's
You see in a tank top like that? I ain't getting my dick
basically naked. She's basically naked. And he's like, yeah, we're gonna fuck.
Yeah.
Well, the thing that I really don't like about this episode is that she has a date with Mr. Big. They never show how he asked for the date. They never show. They're just like, bam, we have a date, and like, oh, he's back. Okay,
Right.
How did this happen? Did he call you? Did he find you in a coffee shop like he did a couple episodes ago? Like, how did he ask you out? And it's just like, no, you don't need to know that. Here I am in my see-through dress. Let's go. And then they have this big conversation about sleeping on the first date. Charlotte says you should wait until 5 dates. Everybody's saying 3 dates. Samantha's like, fuck him right now. You never know. And what is your thought? Sex on the first date?
Well, I'm not really a huge fan of it.
Whoa.
Like sex on the first date.
Because
I don't know. I guess if I'm interested, I know that's such a fucking whatever, but if I'm interested, I just like, I'm not ever like looking for it. I'm patient. I don't care. But I guess it's different if you meet somebody at a bar and you have like a hookup. But like sex on first date, I never go into it like thinking that that's a goal, right?
well, okay, so you have first drinks with somebody. It's
First
going
drinks,
really
good make
well.
out, and then you hang out again. Then you meet up. This is usually how it goes. First, I think it's like first date. Usually first drinks. You get drunk. that's when you really know somebody. So they tell good stories, you really connect, then you make out for a long time at the bar where people are embarrassed. And then you kind of have that like awkward, like, you know, whatever. And then it's usually like, I'm not gonna do the first date. And you're like, I'm not even trying to get the first date, you know, like, and then you kind of like split off and then, and then you talk for a while, you text a lot, you talk a lot, you see each other the next time. Usually maybe you meet up and that's when it happens. Or you go on another date. Probably doesn't happen then. And then it happens after that. So third.
But what if it's the first date and you guys are making out and she's like, let's go?
I'm not against it.
Okay.
Right.
But would you lose respect for her? Because that's kind of
talk. I don't think so. I don't know. How about you? Would you lose respect for a guy if he wanted to have sex with you on the first date?
No.
Okay.
I have this conversation with my sister all the time. She's just like, you shouldn't have sex on first date. I was like, why not?
Right.
There's plenty of times that I go out with guys and we don't hook up. And I'm just like, because I want to like really see where this goes. And then they never call me again.
Right.
There's plenty of times that I go on dates with guys and we hook up and then they never talk to me again. My sister's like, it's because you gave it all away.
Really?
And like the chase. And I'm like, listen, you have no idea. Like there's no, everything is going to happen. Whether I'm definitely on Samantha's side on this of like, if he's not going to call you after one date, he's definitely not going to call you after 3 days.
Right. I
yeah.
agree with that.
Just it was interesting that this came up.
I don't like the pressure of that. Do you know what I mean? Like for anybody.
Yeah.
Like if it happens, it happens.
Yeah.
If it doesn't, it doesn't. But I agree with that. Like if
But I definitely don't have a hard and fast rule that's like, no, this is not happening.
Yeah, like if it's not vibing and like I'm not gonna talk to you after a couple times anyways, no matter what. So if you're interested enough to at least like I'm physically attracted to you now, yeah, let's do that. And then just understand that like this is not gonna go past whatever.
But would you have that conversation with them? No. Yeah.
No.
Neither.
But I would never not talk to somebody because I had sex with them too quickly. Yeah. That would never happen.
Yeah. You still have interest in them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Send that to my sister. So they have this whole conversation and she's like, it doesn't even matter. I'm not even going to have sex with him. It does blah, blah, blah. She gets in the car. They immediately start making out. And he's just like, look at that dress.
Yeah. That sounds like me like before I go out when I go, I'm not going to drink tonight.
Yeah.
And that's when I get the most drunk.
And the second I step outside.
Yeah. And I'm like, I'll take one. I'll do one.
Yes.
I'll suck one day.
And then it cuts to them on the floor of his house having just had sex.
Can we talk about one thing that happened before that?
Why did they end up on the floor? Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
No, you go first.
So how hard do you have to fucking clink your glasses together? Did you notice that? When they were like, oh, the first date, and they all clinked, it looked like someone was trying to like put their glass through the other person's glass and into their face.
Yeah, I did not catch that.
I was like, oh my God, like what is going on?
Get out.
Also, and honestly, this is true, in all honesty, for some reason in like the common area stairs, there was some emergency light that is low on batteries. So it is beeping every fucking so often. And it's been going on for 2 goddamn days. And that thing beeped right when exactly when they clinked. So I felt like it was part of what was going on.
When the girls were together?
What are you talking about? It was Real House.
I'm talking about my real place where I'm watching this episode.
Oh, I was like, what the
beeping
fuck
is
are you
happening,
talking about?
and then the beep happened exactly in the show when they clinked together.
And that's kind of fun for me. For me,
that happened to me.
That it happened at your house.
Yeah, it was like one of those things where I'm like, what is the?
Yes, we're all part of it. We're all in the Matrix together, man.
Did you ever see Indiana Jones on the Last Crusade?
No.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Do you know what I'm talking about?
That's my favorite line.
Yeah, that's my favorite one too. Okay, producer Austin.
I like John Connor.
So there's this part where he has to break in the floor of, it's the funniest thing in the world. Where he has to break in on the floor to get underneath of this like library, and he like takes this like kind of metal post thing, not post, but it's like a whatever.
Yeah, it's what you do. You put the rope on the thing.
Yeah.
Put the rope on
The rope off it.
Yeah,
an
he
area.
finds the number 10 on the floor.
Yeah,
Both of you guys are not doing
here's the thing.
anything. Okay.
So while
the
this
rope
is
on
happening,
the thing, Deanna, listen.
So
It's at the laugh factor. It's for VIPs, the VIP rope.
Yeah, the VIP.
Thing that holds the VIP rope.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about.
It's a
I think
metal
that
thing,
ropes
you
off
can
things
pick it
like
up.
it's like.
Oh my God. Okay. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So with a huge base and they're generally
Okay.
pretty heavy. So
Yeah.
like he's like, oh, I'll take this thing. And then while that's happening, they're in a library. So while that's happening, there's another scene that's happening where somebody's marking books, a librarian marking books with a stamp, right?
Yeah.
And then Indiana Jones hits that, but just so happens it's right when he hits the thing,
Yeah.
Stamp.
the
He's
book,
stamping a book.
Yeah,
stamps
yeah,
the
yeah.
book. So then he hears that huge slam, and he's just like, "Is that me?" And then Indiana Jones is like, did anybody hear that? I don't know. And then he decides to do it again. It's right when he does that. And it reminded me of that
funny.
happening.
And the guy thinks he's going crazy.
Yeah, the guy thinks he's going crazy.
That he's the strongest man in the world with the biggest stamp. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That he's the hardest man in the world.
And then they go down and then they find rats. And then they find half of the town. Sorry, Jonah, I thought you were going to help me explain the whole rest of the movie.
Oh, yeah.
No.
So then what happens,
Yeah,
right?
I thought
So
going to be the joke.
Right. So
And
they're
then
trying to
they
find.
etch it on there, and then he's like, my dad would love this.
But
And then
first
they go
off,
find his
a
dad.
lot of rats. But he's okay with rats because we know he doesn't like
He
snakes.
doesn't like snakes, but guess who doesn't like rats?
The girl he's with. But don't worry, we don't like her by the
No,
end of the
but then
movie.
his
But we
dad-
kind of do like her by the end of the movie.
Yeah.
Right. Because his dad slept, whatever. Okay,
The
whatever.
whole water's petroleum also.
So there's this diary. Okay, it's a diary of the Grail.
No.
Okay, now
They're written by his dad.
his
Papa,
dad. Right.
Who's
So
James Bond?
right. So okay. Anyways, so
Who's Indiana Jones? Shia LaBeouf? No.
No, that's
No,
Harrison Ford. That's
it's Harrison
Shia
Ford.
LaBeouf's in the fourth one, The Kingdom of Crystal
Right.
Skull. He's introduced as
Right.
Mutt, and that's because he's a mutt.
okay, we're done. We're done. Indy was named after the dog. Okay. Okay. So
Go,
okay. So
go, go,
I want to.
Shava.
Okay, a couple of things here I want to ask you about. So
Okay.
before we get to that,
Does it? Wait, I'm gonna stop you right here. Does it have to do with Indiana Jones? Because I'm not gonna answer.
Okay.
It's gotta be a recurring bit where we somehow connect with the Indiana
doesn't.
Jones and we get crazy about
Oh my god.
Well, in a way, it kind of does because they were.
Oh my god. I'll leave.
Honestly, in
I'll
a way.
leave.
Okay.
it. Dr. Jones.
Well, one, they were talking about isn't delayed gratification definition of maturity, and honestly, when Dr. Jones decides to not go for the Grail, he kind of is when he matures to his father at that moment in time. Which is,
he lets an artifact go back to Earth.
okay, sorry for the
Interesting.
listeners and for you, Deanna. I'm so sorry, but no. So they were talking about what's more important, romance or good sex?
Oh,
Because that was the thing. Is like, why have the romance and find out the sex is bad? Why
Yeah.
don't you find out the sex is good now?
romance.
You think romance is more than better than, or do you think it's kind of together?
Yeah, I think if you have romance, then that will lend to good sex.
Do you think that good sex then becomes better sex when the romance is involved?
Yeah. But
Okay.
there is good sex that can be even imagine like, okay, you have good sex on the first date and then there's more romance and it's like it's only gonna get better from there.
Right.
I hope.
So that's what she's saying. Isn't she saying that good sex is more important first? What's more important, right?
On the first
the romance
date.
of it all, or the like finding out that there's the romance of the relationship that's
Yeah.
strong, or that there's good sex in the relationship.
Romance. On the first
Really?
date, romance for sure. Because if I'm having a bad first date with no romance, I'm not gonna fuck this guy and I'll never know if it's good sex.
Okay, because that's interesting because both the Joneses found out that the girl is good at sex.
Stop.
I knew that was going.
Okay, I'm done. I'm sorry. I'll never do it again. Okay.
I'll leave you guys alone.
Uh,
Don't you guys can't you guys talk about this bullshit on your own movie podcast?
yeah. We haven't done it for a while.
No.
Yeah.
And it's also said you just haven't seen it. It's really
What?
good.
It's actually really
I want
good.
to see it.
It's
I'm
honestly, it's
busy.
probably my favorite
I'm
one.
so
if you said
busy.
any other movie, we probably would not
No.
have done it.
Right. And it just popped. It literally. Just
I
popped
didn't
in
bring
my
up
head.
any movie. Jonah brought up the movie.
I did. I brought it
Brought
up.
up Shia LaBeouf.
No, I didn't.
I brought up Shia
She
LaBeouf
brought up
after you
Shia
guys
LaBeouf.
were already
Which I
talking.
like that. If we can talk about Shia LaBeouf.
I'm
No, let's
busy.
not have a Shia LaBeouf
So
talk.
busy. Thanks though. Okay, for romance or good sex on a first date.
Yeah.
Which
Oh,
one?
for me?
Yeah.
I think that's why I don't like first dates because I like the romance later because I'd rather find out. I don't like having a first date because the romance to me is more important later. What's more important up front is personality.
Mm-hmm.
Do we get along?
Yeah.
And are we compatible physically? Honestly.
So good sex, but you're not even having sex.
Right.
Okay.
So it's personality,
Yeah.
sex, romance, because I think romance comes when you're falling in love. I think romance before that is we were just talking about the word earlier. It's performative.
Mm.
If you don't know the person,
Yeah.
More artificial.
you're just trying to be like, oh, I'm a romantic. This is performative. Look what I can do for you.
Yeah.
Instead of look what I want to show you later.
Yeah, romance to me is more thoughtful.
Yeah.
Be thoughtful on a first date,
Right.
really.
Right.
Not fully.
You can wine and dine
Mhm.
somebody, but that's not romance.
Yeah, but if they have thoughtful conversation, thoughtfulness.
That's personality.
Yeah, I don't know if that's romance. That seems like just being a decent person.
Right. Like what's when you are like, this guy's really romantic, what
Mm.
comes to mind for you?
It's gonna sound so stupid. It was like romantic, but like in a way that was like, wow, we're having so much fun and we're really clicking. Of like, We were at one bar, and then he just like remembered a different bar that we were gonna go somewhere else, and he's like, "Well, let's go over here because you said that was your favorite bar."
Okay.
And then we go, and then he was just like, "Well, you should get this because you said it was your." I was like, "Wow, he's listening to me," and
Okay.
like that felt very like, "Oh, we're gonna do this, and it's gonna be like someone that like is like in charge of like we're doing this, and then we're gonna do this."
Okay.
And I was like, "Bet."
So someone's kind of in charge, but also not
This was
empathetic. But
my question on you, and now you switch it on me because
Yeah, there's
you're
a skill that I
scared to answer it.
No, I can answer this question.
Because you're scared.
No, I'm just
of
telling you that like you want somebody that's
romance.
adventurous. You want somebody to kind of take charge. You want somebody that listens, so they almost have to like figure out clues. I think you might be in love with Indiana Jones.
Oh, when you said clues, I was like, this fucking bitch.
That was good.
All right. Nope.
so you
you're
look for-
done.
Okay, go.
You're done.
Did I not answer the question? I thought
No,
I
you did.
Okay,
You
okay.
did, and now you can't ask any more questions because you're going to try and make it into a movie.
I promise you that's it. I promise.
I
that's it.
don't believe you for. I won't.
100%
I won't
promise
believe you for a
I
fucking
would
second.
never do that.
Can I answer mathematically? Mathematically, I'd rather have good sex first and then the romance later because I would hate to have good romance and then find out the sex is bad. I feel good.
That's why I asked that. That's why I asked.
Yeah.
that.
I think I would be like, oh no.
But maybe
Yeah.
you can be like, we can work towards that because the romance is so good.
Wait, work towards what?
Good sex. No.
Like I have to train them, or what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
I would hate to
No.
do that.
No.
Have you
With
ever had to
conversation.
train
No, but I can tell somebody like this is better than what you're doing. Absolutely.
You
You
given
can say-
notes like that?
not as overt like that,
okay,
but
okay.
there is better ways to be like, take it easy. Hey,
Sure, sure.
hey, take it easy,
I'd
guy.
love to have some notes. That'd be really.
Hey, slow down, stallion. Yeah.
Yes, this is some guys. I'm like, why would you do that? Go, do it this way, or don't do it at all.
Is that
Yeah.
how you say it to them with the hands out too? Like, oh, like they're coming for you.
Ah,
I like the idea of like you writing notes, but like in a scroll, and then you're just like, and
Here's
then
what I
you're
got
just
for you.
like,
and they-
yeah, where you have to go like this.
yeah, that was fine. But here, let me see what we got.
You got a 20% less. On
You guys
here.
never like had a conversation about like what was good and what was bad? No,
Yeah.
that's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
He doesn't know what I'm
No, because
That's-
he's so good.
talking about. And he's so romantic.
I am romantic, and I'm just fine.
Oh,
with
really?
sex.
Name two romance. That's right. You can't.
Name two romance.
Yeah.
Name two romance. Name two romance.
Yeah.
What's two romance?
romance?
Exactly.
The movie True. So the movie True Romance
No,
is
two.
with Christian Slater.
TWO.
Oh, okay.
You can't even name two. That's interesting to me. So anyway, we just got started in this episode. They hook up and they end up on the floor, which is another movie trope.
Wait,
Oh.
I actually had a question. You've
Yeah.
never done that? You've never once had like it's
been like,
carried out on
whoa,
the
whoa,
floor?
we have to. No.
Really?
This to me seems like
No.
it's like we didn't see the part of this thing where they like fall on the floor and they start laughing together that they fell on the floor from it.
If I'm about to fall, I'll go easy.
You never seen that in Tin Cup?
I've never seen Tin Cup.
Iron Man?
Or John the movie references.
Sorry.
So is it you never like accidentally like fallen on the? I don't.
Have you, Jonah? I guess it's the better question here because clearly
I feel
Yeah, I
I feel
think
when
so.
I'm
Like,
about
if
to
I
fall, and I
move
go,
to the
I'm
couch
falling. Help me.
Yeah, like we moved to the couch and kind of slipped. That's happened for sure. Like a couch cushion slipped or
You
something.
just gotta transition the floor for more space. They were not in a good spot for
But the
more
floor's
space.
uncomfortable.
no.
You know how I know the
Floor's
floor's
uncomfortable.
uncomfortable? Because he's laying on her and he's like, get off me. Get off me. I was like, what
Yeah.
a piece of shit. He couldn't
Yes.
he couldn't just like move.
Mm-hmm.
He like she's cute cuddling with him, you know, and I think maybe that's more of like the point, like she's looking for romance and he's just like, it's just a fuck.
Yeah.
But like he didn't go like, he's like, I gotta move my shoulder. Sorry. He was just like,
Ow, ow,
It made it seem like he
Yeah.
made it seem like you tubby piece of shit.
Yes.
You're on my arm and it hurts so much.
Here I am on the fucking floor.
I
There's
hate
a-
this man so much.
Good.
He like she says she gets in the car and he's helping her to the car and he goes, interesting dress.
Interesting dress.
And she's like, what do you mean by that? He goes, interesting dress.
I hate him. Yeah. So annoying. And then he goes, well, let's go out to Szechuan
Szechuan.
chick or something.
Yeah.
And so then they end up at a Chinese place. And she's like, how did he know? My favorite thing is Chinese food. It's like, idiot.
If they're good bang, I like some greasy food or something like that. She said,
Yeah, greasy Chinese food.
greasy Chinese food.
And she sees this other guy that she recognizes, another fucking friend that she's known forever, and we're good friends, and we'll never see him again. and he's only in this episode.
Okay, did she set it up as in like we are talking or like we talk as friends?
We talk as friends.
Okay.
And she's like, and we've never had sex because then we wouldn't talk as friends. I'm like, we don't need all that bullshit, dude. She goes over and she has weird small talk with this guy who's very obviously on a date. He's like, oh, you look great. And she's like, oh, you know, my naked dress. Like, shut up. She very weirdly like is showing off her nakedness in front of this guy who we don't know.
Who's on a date.
Yes.
And what girl or date would want to be like, what the fuck is this?
Cool, I guess.
This Chinese place that clearly is not that upscale. Like, what are you doing?
You know, it's funny to foreshadow what happens in the rest of the episode. When I did see those together, I was like, oh, that's a weird pairing for like for a look.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
The two of those people together.
As a casting director, I'd be like, I don't know if I'd pair those two together.
Yeah,
right.
Also, was her dress meant to be unzipped in the back?
Carrie's?
Yeah, it was like all the way down her ass unzipped and it was flapping. And I was like, did they forget to zip her back? And I thought it was going to be a
Oh, that feels so intentional to be like, oh, she couldn't even zip her dress up. Yeah.
They were going to be like, whoa, she's a whore. I don't know what I was thinking.
She's a whore. Hey, she's a whore.
She must have just fucked on the floor. Yeah. I feel it's intentional that her dress was left unzipped.
It was, okay, it was supposed to be zipped. Okay, I didn't know if that was the style, but it looked like it was flapping in the wind.
Mm-hmm.
So she introduces herself to this guy's date, whatever, goes back.
Has it ever happened to you? Have you ever had like, oh, I actually was sorry about this.
Not getting introduced to somebody?
Have you ever had like, when you're first meeting somebody or you're on a date with somebody and then somebody else comes up to you and they're almost acting in a weird way where they make the other person kind of like question, like, what's going on there?
No, but I've always introduced people that I'm like out with. If I see somebody that I know, I'll always introduce them.
Okay.
Like, that's my friend.
Yeah.
Like, there's no need to put anything else. They're like, oh, this is so-and-so. Nice to meet you. Because it is so uncomfortable just to be out and be like, am I even here?
Yeah. What's your thoughts on, I'm on a first date or I'm on within a couple dates of meeting somebody, couple hangs, let's just say, and then you run into somebody that they've clearly been hooking up with? Never
has happened ever.
Really?
Never.
Interesting.
Do you?
It's happened a couple times.
What?
On both ends. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
How many? Where do you go?
It just so happens you just run into.
So you just hang out with somebody.
Chaos theory.
You go out. Is that another Indiana Jones reference? Don't bring it up.
It's not. It's not.
I was about to say it's a different movie.
It's a different movie. Yeah.
So you were out with someone that you've been casually seeing for a couple dates, and then somebody else walks in who you had a previous relationship with.
Yeah.
In this city.
I would simply walk out. I would walk out of that bar. If I saw someone that I used to date on a date with somebody else, I'd be like, goodbye.
I was walking down the street once. I was kind of seeing these. Wasn't like we weren't girlfriend or boyfriend or anything. I was just like kind of. It's the first time I was like, I'm gonna date around a little bit, and I was like walking down the street with somebody that I just met the night before, and we were kind of like getting breakfast, whatever. And then right when another girl that I probably went on a date with like a week before, and then I instantly was like, and luckily there was a record store, and I was like, I gotta find a record for my mom, and we like went in, and she's like, you need a record for your mom? I'm like, oh, I just need to look really quick, and it was like the most obvious.
Did
like,
you tell me your mom's dead?
No, that's before my mom died. This is a long time ago.
No, dude, that's wild.
Yeah.
So you gotta have hoes in different area codes. That's why.
Yeah, that's true. I think the worst experience ever, and this was one of those moments where like a situation happens that makes the person that I'm just starting to see have a lot of questions, understandably, but it's like, no, that's not what you think. And she's like, well, what the fuck? So my ex-girlfriend from college, we still, at this time, we're still like friends and we still talk from time to time. And like, nothing's ever happened. Like, you know, whatever. She's been seeing this guy. She gets married to this guy. Nothing's happened between her and I think like maybe when she's in Chicago, we'll hang out. And I just meet this girl. I'm kind of like into this girl and we're kind of dating. She's like, it's like the first night she like stays over.
Okay.
And then she wakes up to my phone's ringing and she's like, I think your phone's ringing. I pick it up. It's the girl I dated. Yeah. I picked it up and then she's like, hey, we've never hooked up, right? And I was like,
yeah.
What?
Yeah.
And I'm like, what are you talking about? And she's like, we've never hooked up, right? And I go, yeah, no. I mean, we used to date. And she's like, no, I mean, like, but now we've never hooked up, right? And I can hear this guy.
Oh,
what
God.
the fuck is going on?
Oh,
I know exactly what's happening.
No,
and I'm like, we haven't, whatever. that whole thing happens. I hang up. And this girl's like, what's going on? I'm like, that's my ex-girlfriend and all this stuff. And she's like, did you? And I'm like, no. And she's like, I don't care if you did. I just met you.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Please tell me the truth. I'm like, I am telling. She never believed me. We dated for 3 years. Never believed me. Would bring it up all the time.
Oh God.
Yeah.
What happened with the girlfriend and the boyfriend?
They got the ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
They got divorced.
Oh, good.
They were married at the time.
Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah.
Man,
I'm crazy.
a mess. A mess.
Mhm.
That is so fucking messy.
So that's never happened to you.
No, and
Okay.
thank God. It sounds like a nightmare.
Never had like an
Everyone's got
awkward
time.
experience with like
No.
that. Wow.
No.
Okay. Well, in fairness, I only go to 3 different places.
I was, thank God. Yeah, I was like, no. I was on a date once, and a guy was there that I had gone on like a one date with a couple, like 6 months before, and he didn't talk to me, and I didn't talk to him, and that was it. And we were on very, very separate parts of the bar. So like he walked outside, and I like clocked him, and then he probably saw me, but he definitely wasn't going to come over and say anything. It was like one date, and then he went back to the other side of the bar, and I was like, good.
Oh, weird. Okay.
Yeah, and the guy who I was with didn't notice it at all because
Right.
his back was to him. So I was, and
Yeah.
I wasn't about to be like, you'll never believe who walked in.
Yeah. Yeah. Also,
yeah.
that's like a time when like that person just doesn't need to know that info.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah. So then
So we go to the kickboxing class.
kickboxing. Yeah, Miranda is taking kickboxing class, and she kicks a guy in the face.
Ted Baker
She kicks Ted Baker in the face,
in the face.
and he's into it.
yes.
And so she walks him home, and he's like, I gotta take you out. I love that. She gives him a kiss on the forehead,
Yeah.
which I thought was a very cuck move.
Yeah. A kiss to make it better.
Kiss make it better. I was like, it's a pussy.
Right. Also,
Sorry, I'm not supposed to say that one.
so where's what's his face?
Skipper.
Skipper.
Yeah, Miranda doesn't give a fuck about Skipper.
So she's dating Skipper at this moment.
I mean, I don't think that they're like boyfriend girlfriend. I think they're
Oh.
just sleeping around and like casual.
Yeah.
But I also think if Skipper saw Miranda walking with this guy, it would break his little heart.
Or do you think it'd break the spell?
No, I think he would be so devastated.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kind of like in the movie The Craft. So in The Craft, what
I haven't
happens?
seen it. Anyway, so she agrees that she's going to go on a date with this guy, and she's excited about him, which is crazy because she has Skipper.
Mhm.
But sorry, I'm just trying to figure out what happened next. So
So then Miranda and Carrie go on a walk, right? And they're talking about how Carrie hooked up with Mr. Big. It's really quick.
yes.
They're
Yeah.
just like going on a walk and they're doing that, whatever.
Mhm.
And then
Then she goes to buy sheets with that random guy that she saw at the Chinese shop, who we've never seen, and now they're so close, good personal friends that she's out at Bed Bath & Beyond buying sheets with him or whatever.
it sounded like such a weird like way to plug that show. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like who in New York goes to Bed Bath and Beyond?
It's a weird place to have that conversation that she's like, they're in the middle of shopping and she's like, so why didn't you introduce me to your friend?
Yeah.
And then he tells the most horribly, so fucking awful story I've ever heard about how he doesn't openly date this woman because she's so ugly and she's not beautiful, but he has such a deep connection with her that he takes her out to places where he doesn't have to see people that he knows because
Yeah, and
he's
purposely-
embarrassed to be out with her.
And he purposely puts her as like a rebound
Mm-hmm.
too, where he's just like, I was upset, whatever, and this girl gave me cheese.
She gave me cheese, and then we
And
have
a lot
such a
of cheese.
connection, but I'm so embarrassed because she's ugly.
Yeah.
It's just like so sad.
I know. All I wrote was
So
like,
sad for her, Libby, right?
yeah. And he was like weird. He was like, oh, it was really nice. Like I wasn't nervous to talk to her because like I wasn't attracted
Yeah.
to her at all. So like,
She was so ugly, I could talk to her like a human.
oh my God, I could
Yeah.
just be myself. And it was great. And it was so amazing. You know,
Yeah.
really amazing. Could you imagine being an actress having to play that role?
Right. Just exactly right. To be cast as like ugly woman number one.
Yeah.
So sad.
You're like, I know. And this guy's like not fucking 10 either.
They gave her a little bit of power at the end, but even so, I'm just like, oh, this is such a awful character.
And they make her do nudity too.
Did they?
She shows her breasts.
I don't remember that. Okay,
Oh,
great.
I did.
The
Oh.
sex is good, apparently.
Yeah.
The sex is
Yeah,
good.
he says that. He's like, it's the
Well, I'm
best
saying it's
he's
like, hey,
ever
hey,
had.
you're an unattractive girl, and we need to see your tits. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh,
as,
great.
a,
Good.
as
Yeah.
a casting
Yes,
person,
yeah,
where
yeah,
you're
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
that's not ugly enough. We need you ugly you up more, and also likes to see you. Yep,
And we
those
need
are
to see your
perfect ugly boobs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go on, get in there.
Go in there, be somebody.
Talk about cheese.
Okay,
And then-
so he goes, am I shallow or am I honest? Or she goes, is this shallow or is it honest?
Both. And you can be both. He's
Can't
shallow.
be both.
but he's telling the truth,
So
and his truth is shallow.
have you ever, you've never done anything like that? You dated somebody that you're not the most proud of?
Yeah, absolutely.
And kind of, did you keep it a secret?
No,
There's a little pause there.
I had to think about it.
Okay.
No, like I've dated like that. Have I ever dated somebody that that was ashamed to date?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Have you ever gone out with someone that I was like, fuck, why did I do that? Yes, absolutely. But
Okay.
I own it, talk about it.
Yeah.
Like, are you going to keep a girlfriend a secret?
No, of course
Right?
not.
Yeah.
No, right.
Like it speaks so much more to you than it does the person.
But do you think that
This
it's,
ugly bitch that you're dating.
is it shallow to not want to date somebody because you're not attracted to them?
No.
Physically.
No, I think that's a big part of a relationship, right?
Agreed, right?
To
Yeah.
be attracted to this person. What is shallow is continuing to go out with this person, even though you know that you're not attracted to them.
Right. You usually use them to feel good about yourself.
Exactly.
Right. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
No, I would never. I mean, I would never go out with someone that I didn't think was hot. But like, that's such a big point. That's such a big part of it.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you not?
Right. Why would you not?
But also, I would never tell my friends. Like, yeah, I'm seeing this person, and I think she's ugly as fuck. But what do you care?
Yeah.
Imagine having that conversation with your friends.
Oh, I know. And also,
Right?
like, not to make it the gender again, too, but it's also like your girlfriend.
Yes.
You know what I mean? That you're just like, ugh, she's so fucking gross.
God, I hate my ugly girlfriend.
Yeah.
Ugh.
You're like, right? You saw her.
And then
Ugh.
they go see Charlotte, who was talking about this secret sex that she had with the rabbi and how she didn't tell anybody because she was like, what's the point? He's not going to date me. I'm not going to date him. We had such a good time. And I'm like, it's fun though to hear about these stories and tell these stories to your friends, to be like, oh my God, I'm seeing this rabbi. Nothing will ever come from it. But like, how much fun is this right now?
Yeah.
You know?
And that's things like where it was kind of nice where it's like, Carrie tried to talk to Samantha about like, what's your secret? Like, does it ever happen? She goes, no. And she's like, I think it was this person. She goes, I know all about that person.
Yes.
And it's just like,
oh, that was fun. Yeah.
she's like, oh yeah, I guess there's no secret stuff. And then
Yes.
they're like, hey, let's put up my poster. I'm a 30-year-old something person who is like a chic, like not debutante, but like, like kind of like in the know, like sceney person.
Social girl.
Yeah. And I'm gonna put up my poster with thumbtacks on my wall.
Frame it, girl. Yeah. And then we're having a big bus party to
Do
get
you have
off.
posters with thumbtacks in your wall?
Of course not.
Okay.
I'm an adult.
All right, checking.
Of course not. And you don't either because you have an interior designer. He just,
But if I didn't, Dave Matthews right
Oh,
there.
God,
Thumbtacked
no.
up. Dave
Oh,
Matthews,
God.
Indiana Jones, and then Temple of Doom.
no.
Okay.
You know what's actually interesting about Charlotte sleeping with a rabbi is that, spoiler alert, way down the line, she actually converts to Judaism and ends up marrying a Jewish man. So I thought that was a really interesting like thing that she's like, I could never. And then she eventually does, which is great. Also, at this point, Big has not called Carrie. And so she was like, well, I fucked it. I had sex with him on the first date and he doesn't want anything to do with me. He doesn't want to see me again. And then he finally calls.
Right.
And he says he doesn't excuse his behavior about why he didn't call. He's just like, let's have a real first date.
Yeah, he goes, well, I haven't not been thinking about you.
He
goes, I haven't been able to not think about you all day.
And well, it's been 3 days.
3 days.
Something like
Ever
that. I
since
don't know.
then, right.
Yeah. And he goes, well, let's go dinner and a movie, but knowing us, we won't make it to the movie.
Right.
Pretend.
Right. And then he's just like, what bus is it? Is it this? He acts like he's
Yes.
never heard, he doesn't understand what a bus is or
And
does.
I don't know, he doesn't feel impressed by Carrie, you
No.
know, that he wants to, I don't feel like he wants to impress Carrie. I feel like the entire vibe of Mr. Big is that he is doing Carrie a favor by taking her out and like, oh, well, I guess I should take you to dinner and a movie
Yeah.
because you're so obsessed with me.
Yeah.
And yet everything just feels so like skeezy, gross. Why are you even fucking with this poor woman's time?
Right. And he seems like in the limo ride or whatever, it seems like, oh yeah, we're gonna fuck. And then and he does, and he gets that, which is fine. But then he's like, oh my God, it actually was good. Like he was like surprised that it was good.
Exactly. Yeah.
And now he's just like, I actually can't, he's like surprised that he can't not stop thinking
That he's
about
thinking
her.
about Carrie.
Which is why I would say this is the only reason why I don't like the show.
Yeah.
Is
It's
because I
him.
don't like Mr. Big.
Good. He takes her back to the same fucking restaurant that he took her to on the first date. It's like, fine, if you're trying to take her to a spot where like whatever you don't want anyone to see that you're there, fine, but like go to another restaurant.
Right.
You're in New York fucking city. You don't have 2 Chinese
Right.
places that you can hide Carrie Bradshaw in.
And then before that, we run into his friends.
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah.
then that he went skiing with,
Yes, I
whatever,
forgot about
and
that,
like
yeah.
won't introduce Carrie, won't
Mhm.
even like acknowledge that she's there,
Mhm.
right? Which he blames on something else later, but like
Bullshit.
So then it's just like Carrie's just like, what's going on here? Because then he's also like, won't see your bus unveiling because he doesn't
Yeah.
understand how buses work.
He
He's
doesn't want to
too
do any.
rich.
He doesn't want to meet her friends. He's too rich. Yeah, he's a personal driver.
Mhm.
Another. How rich is this guy?
Yeah,
Doesn't want to see the bus unveiling. Doesn't introduce her to the friend. Has enough conversations with that guy that, and then they just keep walking.
right,
Takes her to the same fucking shitty Chinese restaurant.
right. So now Carrie's like, am I the secret sex girl?
Uh-huh.
hmm
Yes.
And I feel like somebody says like, is that a bad thing? Like, isn't that good? Isn't secret sex fun?
No, she wants so much more, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, she's obsessed with this guy. You know what? Carrie is Skipper and Big is Miranda.
Okay.
She's obsessed with him. She
Yeah.
wants to smell him all day long.
Yeah.
She's following around like a love sick.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, I did it.
Podcast over. We're done. Yeah, we did it.
No
Got it.
problem, guys. Speaking
we-
of Miranda,
You go to Miranda.
she
Guy
sleeps,
leaves.
She sleeps with the guy
Okay. How real was this for you?
going through his shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, I've never done it, but I'm tempted to.
Tell me you've really.
I swear to God, I've never done it.
It's okay if you did. Nobody
I've
judges,
never done
nobody
it.
judges you.
Never
okay?
done it. No,
Okay.
no.
But you wanted to?
But oh,
How many
God, am I
times have you
tempted.
been left? I've never left someone alone with my own property.
That's crazy.
Right.
I feel like you leave, I leave.
Right.
Like I don't. That's it. And the guy's like, oh, you can say whatever. I'm like, no.
Right.
I've been left once, and it was the guy that was like seeing for like, you know, for a while.
That's different. Okay.
Yes, and it
Right.
was like very different. I'll tell you after. It's a funny story,
Yeah.
but yeah, he had to go to work, and I even told him, I said, well, just wake me up when you wake up, and I'll leave. And then I wake up, and it was like 10 o'clock, and I was like, geez, all right, bye. No, I said no goodbye or nothing, and he's like, just lock the door on your way out. And I was like, yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna.
Right. It's a lot of trust to put in somebody.
What am I gonna do?
Have you ever?
No,
Okay.
I would
Oh,
never.
okay.
That's insane.
Are you like
All my stuff,
Are you
all my
yeah.
things.
Are you someone that's like, we have to be dating until you stay over at my place?
No, but I don't really like first date sleepovers. You know, or like
Mhm.
first couple date sleepovers. I don't like that. I'm always
Mhm.
gonna go. It feels too personal.
Really?
It's like it feels way too intimate, right? What do you think?
I've dated people that are like that. I personally don't. I like it, but I also sleep better. Like I sleep better cuddling with somebody.
Mhm.
I just sleep better. Like it's like
So sweet.
it's like if you see me when you watch me sleep at night, because I have cameras and I
When I
fucking
let
know.
myself into
Right,
your
right.
house,
I
yes.
am like I sleep like on my side and I'm like
Mm-hmm.
holding a pillow. Like it's just so- more. I don't know why. It's just
Kissing
more
it, going,
comfortable. I think it's just
so
also
pretty.
like yeah,
So
yeah,
pretty.
yeah. And I go, I love you too. Aw. And then I put a hole in a pillow and I start fingering. Like, okay, I yes-anded both of you. So
What? I didn't
He didn't say anything.
you know what you said.
You were thinking it.
Yeah, I went holes.
But I think it's like also just being in 7-3 relationships. So I'm just
Mm-hmm.
like
Yeah.
I'm more at 0 when I'm sleeping next to somebody.
Yeah. I mean, I am like, it feels way too personal.
I can see that though.
To like start seeing someone new, and then because I have had that where I've stayed at a guy's house and then been like, okay, well, I should probably go. And like, well, you can stay if you want. And I'm like, yeah. And like, oh, you can stay, and then we'll get coffee in the morning. And I was like, that's way too
Yeah.
like, I know we just hooked up, but like that feels way too like, and then you'll do this, and then it's like they're putting on. I think we were just talking about, you know, romance versus what
Mhm.
like that feels like performative romance of
Okay,
like,
I could see that. Yeah.
and then we're gonna get coffee in the morning, and then blah, blah. I'm like, I'd rather just leave in the middle of the night. Thanks though, but because it is like,
I feel like if you leave in the middle of the night, then I feel like you've been used somehow, and I don't like that feeling.
what if I volunteer to leave?
It still feels like that.
There's more power in me leaving than
True.
you walking me out to go get coffee and being like, well, see you later.
Is that you? Is that you shivving somebody?
No, it's you kicking me out the door.
Oh, I thought that was you. Like,
Yeah. You know, when I get stabbed.
yeah, I get.
So Miranda, he leaves Miranda at the house,
Mhm.
and she immediately, without a single doubt of hesitation, starts going through his shit.
Right.
Carrie says to find pictures of old girlfriends, which I think is also crazy. Going through the guy's stuff and then hoping to find pictures of an old girlfriend. You're asking for a disaster.
Right. Yeah, that seems weirder than.
It's his house. Let him have a picture of his ex-girlfriend. You're not anyone to him. You're just a girl that kicked him in the head.
Yeah, and what does it matter to you?
Exactly.
And how would you know if you found one when you saw it?
Right. And in the bottom of his fucking underwear drawer, and she's like, I knew I had a girlfriend.
So maybe that's my sister and we're really close in a weird way. Right.
She doesn't find a picture of a girlfriend. What she does find is his porn.
Spanking
He
porn.
should have porn
Right.
in his home,
It was
hidden.
98 too. There's no internet.
Yes.
Right.
And so she finds it and she watches it, and it's spanking porn, and she's appalled.
Yeah.
Which I have such an issue with this.
With it
Yeah.
being appalled at somebody else's kink or.
No, to find it and then be like, so like, what do I do? What do? You did this to yourself. It's your fault. If you're feeling any type of way, Miranda, it's because you snooped through this guy's shit, and you're like, wait, he likes to be spanked on the ass like a naughty little boy?
Right.
What? Oh God, how am I ever going to see him again? You did this.
Right.
You absolutely fucked this.
Mhm.
Because she was like, I liked this guy. And like, I want to, maybe we can go out on another date. And he seems so nice. And it's like, you fucked this up for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever gone through women's stuff? Any girlfriend, one night stand, any of it?
Never that. Like a one night stand. Girlfriends in the past, like in my 20s. Like there's definitely times where like my girlfriend at the time went to 2 different colleges, and I would go. And we met when we were at 2 different colleges, and then at the weekends I stayed at her place. And one day she had to work or something, and then I don't know. Of course, I was just like, let's go through her stuff, And I don't know what I was looking for.
Yeah.
Of course, I found things I didn't like. I found like pictures of ex-boyfriends in there, which I had a problem with. But also the same thing. I was just like, well, yeah, fucking of course.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then it's also like, why are they still in frames here, bitch? And then, but it's like, you framing up ex-boyfriends. But then it's like, you get older and you just like, that's an insecurity.
As a 30-year-old, right? Miranda's in her 30s. Like, what do you expect to find in this adult man's house?
Who's lived a life for fucking however many years.
You're going to find his kinky porn, and you're going to find his ex-girlfriend's pictures. Like, that's just absolutely.
Have you ever gone through like...
And you're going to find a gun.
and you go and find a gun.
God,
Have you ever found like have you ever gone through
No.
any like boyfriend stuff like, while you've been dating? Not like that, not because you feel like you've been shown that you have a reason to. Just because you're like, I'm kind of curious.
No. Like, not really. I mean, it's just we were living together, and it was just like this. Everything is just there. Like everything. It's just I was looking. Not that I was looking through anything, but it was like, all the stuff. All of our stuff is together. So if I was like, oh, what am I looking for? Oh, it's in this side of his drawer. All right, there it is. Whatever.
Yeah.
I never found anything.
Yeah.
What was I
I think
looking
you can't
for?
snoop and then
A
be
gun.
upset about what you
Exactly.
find.
That's exactly the point, right? That's like,
yeah, I'm agreeing with you. Yeah.
what are you gonna? Why are you shocked? Why are you surprised?
Right.
Anyway, now
Also,
we're
give him the chance to tell you that he's
That's-
into that.
exactly.
You've been together once.
Because you went on one fucking date with this guy.
Right.
And I mean, we'll get to the end when she brings it up, but
Yeah.
like,
Also, maybe his friend gave him that.
let him be the one.
Or maybe he's buying it for his friend.
Maybe he's holding it for a friend. You don't know. Maybe he's holding the picture of a girlfriend for a friend. Now we go to Carrie's big bus debut, and Mark shows up, and Libby turned him down. Oh, good. So now he's like, I want to introduce you to my friends. And she's like, actually, no. Good for her. But it does kind of feel like such a pointless thing to have this woman be like, she's ugly, and she turned this guy down who's not even that hot.
Right.
He's not even hot, period.
No, he's kind of short.
Yes.
Mhm.
And ugly.
Yeah.
I'll say it.
Yeah.
And it was this big to do, and there was a dick drawn on the side of Carrie's face. Okay.
Right.
What did we expect?
Right.
You know?
Right.
Fresh one.
A fresh
Fresh
dripping dick.
And she's
Yeah.
like, what?
Ooh,
And you're
in,
like-
in New York City?
You've never seen that before?
Yes.
And then I forget who says, but someone says, it's okay. Nobody knows what's on a bus until it hits you.
Samantha. Yeah.
Samantha. And I was like, what a low key insult to Carrie.
We're having
Which
this
is such an
party.
important time for her is that she's on a bus and she's like, nobody gives a fuck what's on a bus. I'm
Yes.
like, you do. You're here for me right now.
Drinking champagne in a party hat.
Yeah.
And now
I
suddenly
do
nobody
because
gives a
there's
fuck.
dick in my face and that's it.
Yes. Yes. Also, they could have had the party at Carrie's house because it's up on her wall with thumbtacks.
I know.
Why don't we just do that? Why do we have to wait to see on a bus? Anywho.
Yeah.
Miranda is on a date, or she's on the second date with Ted, and they're casually talking, whatever, and then she brings up spanking. Every part of this, she did it in the most uncomfortable way. His reaction is so warranted of just like, oh, well, Yeah.
Well, because she goes, yeah, about or something about maybe later we'll spank you. And then he's just like, looks at her like,
Huh?
wait, did you go through my shit?
Yes, she
And
admitted
then
to
she's
so
like,
much.
I know about that.
Right?
Yeah. Like stares him down, almost like, what are you going to do about it? Are you going to tell me?
Right?
Or am I going to have to tell you that I found it?
I went through your shit. I watched your porn. And now I'm talking to you about the kink that you have.
Mm-hmm.
And she's surprised that he's not thrilled by that information.
Yeah.
Like there's so many different portrayals of trust of like, if you wanted to see this guy again, let him be the one to tell you what the fuck is into. Because if he didn't bring up on the first date, it might take him some time. Why do you think he didn't bring it up on the first time that you guys hooked up?
Yeah, maybe maybe he wants to like make sure that you're comfortable, and then he's just like, listen, I'm into this thing. Like when you have that talk,
So
like that's
stupid.
not a first date talk normally. It's like it's like.
And I don't know. We talked about this a little bit last episode of like, these women are acting like they've never gone out before ever. Like that this has never happened to Miranda. She's 30 years old.
Right.
You've never gone out with a guy who was like, yeah, I want you to do this. It's not even that freaky. Of like, okay, I want you to do this to me. And she's like, oh God, what am I going to do? How will I ever make it through? Do I want to see this guy again? It's like, grow up, by the way. That's what I have to say to Miranda. Grow up.
Yeah. Yeah. Grow up. And where's your little boyfriend that you...
Spank Skipper.
Yeah.
All right. Man.
I bet he likes to get spanked too.
Yeah.
For sure.
So
yeah.
I bet he does. Yeah. They're so dom sub, Miranda and Skipper.
You know, like my favorite stories are the stories about like people that are like, they wake up and then the person that they just spent the night with is like, oh, stay with my place, be with my place. And then they don't snoop, but they like want to do something nice and then they accidentally fuck up something,
Yeah.
Or they do anything. Did you ever hear about the bag of poop story? I think a comedian that we know talks about it, but it's like this girl hooks up with this guy, sleeps over this guy's house. Maybe they've been seeing each other for a little while. I don't know.
Clogs the toilet?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Clogs the toilet. So he's like, oh, hey, like, I'm leaving. Just make sure to lock when you whatever. And she's okay. She clogs the toilet, doesn't know what to do, scoops it up, puts it in a bag, puts the, like, ties up the bag. And then on the counter, she writes a note that says, have you heard the story? She goes, hey, I hope you have I had a great time. I hope you don't forget about me. Something like that. Something like that. And like signs it and then leaves the room, the apartment, door closes, locks. She realized I left a bag of shit next to the note.
Yeah.
So this guy had to go home and said, I hope you don't see this line. Hope you don't forget about me. And then there's a bag of shit sitting right next to it.
Do you know whose story this is?
I don't remember whose story it is.
I can't remember either.
I wish I could credit it because I want to
It's
right now.
so fucking funny.
It's nobody that you and I specifically know, but it's just like, it's one of my favorite stories I've ever heard. Like,
So
could you
funny.
imagine I come home and be like, oh, that's true.
What the fuck?
What is that?
Oh my God, and left me a present.
Yeah.
No.
I do know a friend of mine, or I guess a friend of my girlfriend's, the same thing, stayed over at someone's house that night, Herberts and Gerberts in her stomach, and she's like, I gotta go to the bathroom. Goes to the bathroom, like shit's all over the place, and then toilet doesn't work. He didn't tell her the toilet didn't work, right? Because there's another toilet. She doesn't know what to do. She opens up the window, scoops it, and just starts scooping her shit out. Whatever. Could you imagine?
No.
I mean, there's like 3 stories up. Could you imagine walking your dog at that moment, just being like, "What is happening to me right now?" And just or the guy parks on the street outside of the apartment window,
Covered
and
in
she just
shit
like
car.
strews shit all over it. And then I guess she just washed her hand and then just went back to sleep.
If I have to shit at a guy's house, I'm leaving.
Really?
I will leave.
How long does it take for you to like finally admit that you're gonna go take a shit in front of somebody?
I don't know, 100 years.
Same. Yeah.
You don't gotta know. It's private. It's private between me and the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
You don't gotta know. It feels also weird to be like, all right, well, I'm gonna go take a shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
what? Why?
All right, and you just dap it up a couple times before you go.
Don't tell me that. Just go.
You got any dude wipes?
I'll figure it out when you're
Yeah.
gone for a long. Like it
You know you
doesn't
can't really
matter.
flush these.
Yeah. That was the last episode.
Yeah.
So Carrie is upset. Obviously, there's a dick on her face. Big is mean to her. She's hammered, and she shows up drunk to Big's house. And which is such a bad look. She also
Bad
like
look.
storms in and immediately pours herself a drink, which I think was fucking hilarious.
I was like, who fucking does that? Honestly, I was pretty
She's like,
pissed.
and another thing, and what is and like
She made herself a martini.
and she's talking to him in a way that was like, what the
She's
fuck
like,
do you
listen,
want?
another thing's happening. And I'm really fucking mad at you. She's like,
you're
yeah,
gonna tell me
but yeah. She puts like,
Do you want to date me or
how
not?
fucking dare you do this shit to me right now? This is insane.
So stupid.
2 dashes. And
Yes.
this motherfucker.
Do you want to date me or not? Am I whatever? She was like, am I like are you embarrassed by me? You won't do this, you won't do this. And she basically calls him out on all this bullshit. And he has all these bad excuses for them. He's like, well, that's my favorite Chinese restaurant. And I didn't remember that guy's name. And I had a busy day at work. So I didn't have time to see the bus.
Went to the Knicks game.
Oh, that's right.
Right.
Yeah. Thanks. If it's your favorite Chinese restaurant, it doesn't matter. You don't take someone there who you took on a date a couple days ago to that
Right.
same place. It doesn't fucking matter. That's so selfish. This man
Right.
is so selfish.
Right.
Also,
I know. You don't know somebody's name. You do the thing. This is Carrie. And then she knows well enough to be like,
exactly.
there's that awkward thing. You go, oh, sorry, I forgot to say,
Yes.
I forgot to say the name, whatever.
Oh, hi, this is Carrie. Carrie, hi. Having me like there is so many ways around it, and that he was like he made her feel like such a fucking bad person by doing all of this.
Yeah.
By being like, actually, Carrie, here you are in my house making a fucking martini, and I'm so tired. I don't even know. And I love Chinese food, and I love that. It's like this. You fucking suck. And then she even was like, so this is for real? It's like, and he goes, wait, I wrote it down. He says, she said, oh, something about a second date. And she goes, maybe this is for real. And he goes, maybe it is.
Yeah.
He's just breadcrumbing her. He's leading her on. And she is eating it up.
Yeah. And also at that moment in time, it's like she's in a really weak moment.
Yes.
Right?
She's hammered.
She's freaking out. I do like that he wasn't like, how fucking dare, like he could have been shitty, but instead, like that's the time to reassure her. And reassuring's not, yeah, maybe you're right. It's like, oh, this is for real. And then the response should have been like, Carrie, this is for real.
Yeah.
Right? Like this is what I want. Like I want you.
Yes.
Right? I don't want you just this way. I want you in every way. I want you at every restaurant. I want everyone to know you. I want to know all your things. Like it's such like an easy like
thing to diffuse.
like a Matt McConaughey rom-com moment.
Yeah.
Right? Where the speech happens and he's just like, I don't know, man. Get out of here and fucking leave your drink.
Anyway, I'm
bitch.
tired. Anyway, I'm tired. I'm gotta go to bed. Yeah. He's just there's so
Just
many.
don't leave that glass. That's baccarat.
In my rich ass bitch home, he's just so unimpressive every
Yeah.
fucking step of the way.
Yeah, not a fan.
So,
not a fan of that guy. Not really a big fan of this episode.
Okay, that was episode 6.
I found it to be real boring.
Based on this episode, does Sex and the City suck?
On this
Based
one, yes.
on this episode.
Yes. Yeah.
Great. Me
I was
too.
unamused and
I love it.
unimpressed.
Good. Me too.
But like I thought that one guy had a lot of good parts.
Slowly but surely, I'm getting
It's
you
working
to
for
my
you. Oh, your
side.
experiment's coming through.
Austin, does it suck?
I thought it was the most boring one. Yeah, I like the spanking.
Yeah, you do.
All right.
Okay,
I
one
like
thing I
this
know about-
right
I'm
now.
to freely say that, you perverts.
One thing I know about Austin, he likes
likes the
Indiana
spanking.
Jones and he
Oh,
likes
God.
to get spanked.
All right, and just like that, the episode's done.
And just like that.
Wait, you do the goodbye stuff.
The goodbye stuff is this. You know what? We are saying goodbye, but don't say goodbye to us forever. Make sure to like us, subscribe to us, give us a review. Reviews really help a lot. All the little things that take you a second really help us out and spread the word. If you're having a good time, make sure to tell your friends. And we want to keep continuing this. We love doing this. You can follow Deanna if you want to do that. What's your Instas?
At Deanna Ortiz _.
Deanna_. She got really great contact. I would check that out. If you want to find me, it's Jonah Jurkens. That's Jurkens. I have some content on there.
Great.
Not a lot, but
All of this content will be on it.
One.
And then
Yes.
another one.
Yeah,
And another
just
one.
him sitting in with a mic.
And then one with
Yeah.
Austin.
Yeah, Austin and I have a sister podcast where we.
It's not a sister.
a brother podcast.
No, they're not related.
Okay, we have a bastard child podcast.
Even though sometimes we wear the same clothes in the same episodes and it's the same equipment, just moved.
You
up.
guys are cheating on me with a
No,
different
never. We could never.
podcast.
We could never. You
and
know
they're gonna
that.
come out at the same time.
Interesting.
No. We haven't figured this out yet.
We have
don't
no
know.
idea.
We don't know yet.
But-
Deanna.
Probably will.
Danny,
Yeah,
you're
I know,
number
it's
one.
fine.
You're my number one.
Trajectory is pretty
But-
likely.
You're my number one.
What?
And just like that,
And just like that.
We figured it out.
We figured it out.
Goodbye.
Bye.